Merry Christmas! How are we this morning? I'm coming to you live from Bryn Mawr in my kitchen where I'm doing a special Merry Christmas Picanha edition of my cooking show. I am cooking picanha for our Christmas feast this afternoon. It's got to cook for at least 6 hours, maybe up to 8, but I decided if I got up at 6, got this thing going, I'd be in good shape for this afternoon. So here it is, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I've got my picanhas out, and I'm just going to score them, score the fat, season them, bag them up, put them in the Mega Made, my vacuum sealer, and get them right in the Beef Jacuzzi. And then around 1 o'clock, by 1 they'll be done. Hopefully that'll give me time to actually put them in a water bath. After they come out of the Beef Jacuzzi, I'm putting them in a water bath, an ice bath to chill them. And that's going to be on the drive from here to my parents. And then when we get to my parents, we will take the picanhas and put them in the oven and under the broiler for about 10 minutes just to give it a nice finish. So all I'm doing is scoring the fat cap on the picanha. That's what this cut of meat's known for, this giant cap of fat. I'll hold it up for you in a minute because I know everybody loves seeing raw meat at 6 in the morning, on Christmas Day especially. But it is an amazing piece of fat on this thing, and that's where a lot of the flavor comes from. It's actually a lean cut of meat, but it's got this giant fat cap on top of it. And I'm just scoring it just to get the seasoning down in there into the meat. Just salt and pepper, very simple. I think the traditional seasoning is just salt. If it's a Brazilian cut, that's how they do it at Fogo de Chao. It really is good. I highly recommend just waiting for the ribeye and the picanha when you're at Fogo de Chao. Skip all the chicken and the other weird cuts of meat. So that's it. The fat cap is scored. Now I'm going to hold it up for you. I had to order these online. You can go to different places to get them. You can actually get them at Fogo de Chao. But look at that fat. Delicious, huh? Merry Christmas to you, Jess Euler. Merry Christmas to all of us. And everyone. Okay, this will be a quick edition today. I'm just going to season these up, bag them, and get them going in the Beef Jacuzzi. And then hopefully around 1:30, we'll pick this up again from my parents' house where I finished them off in the under the broiler. We're just going to salt and pepper them quite liberally, especially the fat side. The delicious fat cap. I don't eat it. Once it's done cooking, I cut that fat right off. I don't gobble that down. My grandfather, I remember him. He used to just pick up the whole thing, the whole piece of fat, and chew on it like it was a delicious cut of beef. But I think that's gross. But you know, cooking it does help. It all renders in the Beef Jacuzzi. The fat renders, it gets down into the meat, keeps everything nice and juicy. I think it might be time for a new pepper grinder. This is one of my parents' leftover ones. It's probably like 15 plus years old. So if you want, if you go over to my OnlyFans page, there's a link if you want to make any donos. I have a link right there, right to my Amazon wish list. My OnlyFans isn't going so well so far. I didn't really understand what it was about. It seems like in order to be a success, there should be more nudity involved, but I don't think that really goes along with cooking, So I'm still struggling for membership out in my OnlyFans site. So there I got the fat cap scored. I salt and peppered one side. I'm going to rub it in a little bit, see if we can get it down to those cracks. I'm going to flip it over. Going to wash my hands so I can touch my parents' 15-year-old pepper mill again. So yeah, I actually set my alarm for 6:30, but of course I got up before my alarm and was just like, I should just get up and do this. Not try and go back to bed for half an hour, which is pointless. So just some kosher salt and some fresh cracked black pepper. Very simple. The last time I got one of these, I cut it into steaks and they were fantastic. I wanted to cook them whole as a roast to see how it is. And I figured Christmas would be a good time for that. I ordered these online at Wild Forks Food, or Wild Fork Foods, I forget which it is. You can actually buy them at Fago de Chao. They'll sell them to you right there. I think $12 a pound for raw picanha. And you can also drive down to the some of the meat markets in like Northern Liberties. You can apparently get it for like $8 a pound if you go there. But I ordered it online. It came frozen, and I'm happy with them. Each one's going into its own bag. And then we'll put them into Mega Made and suck all the air out. We put them in a little prematurely, I said I was going to wash my hands so I could use the pepper grinder, and I forgot to use the pepper grinder. Maybe because I'm having problems with my pepper grinder. It's Christmas. It would be really nice if somebody bought me a new pepper grinder. Mom, are you there? Please don't give me another of your old ones. Yep. Picanha in the morning. Be delicious with some eggs. I couldn't get one that was like 3.5, 4 pounds, which would have fed my whole family, so I got 2 smaller ones. That's the unfortunate thing with ordering online. You don't know exactly what you're going to get. Into the bag. Get that ready for Mega Made. Number 2. Back to the sink. All right, now we're ready for Mega Made. We're going to get the vacuum sealer going. This is probably the most exciting portion of the show. Everyone loves Mega Made Get a lot of requests for this on my, a lot of the comments in my OnlyFans are about Mega Maid. Apparently people think when I talk about sucking and blowing, it's a little different. They were expecting something different, but no, it's just sucking the air out of this bag. Gets a little noisy, even noisier. We want to go for about 30 seconds. Suck all the air out of that bag, and I'm going to seal it. I'm going to double seal it because I don't want to take any chance. Now it's sucking the air out of the chamber. Once it gets down to, it's already in the green, it's already in a negative. 10 more seconds. 5 seconds. Now, next it's going to seal the bag. The bag is sealed. Now it's going to exhaust the air. And I might have to do this twice because these are, I definitely have to do it twice. With these bags, I'm going to do it 3 times. I want to make sure I got a good seal here. This doesn't have to be as long. We'll do this for 10 seconds. I'm just resealing the corner just to make sure nothing leaks, don't get any water. You know, this is part of the problem with live television. I didn't get a seal. Now we go. Now I can see I'm getting some action in there. It's exhausting the air from the chamber. Now it's sealing the bag. Now it's normalizing pressure. Pretty exciting, right? Something's not working. I have a leak somewhere. Gosh, I hope my mom's not watching. Don't worry, Mom, it'll taste fine. Mega Maid, she's sucking and blowing. Hi, Teresa. Merry Christmas. The problem is I'm using my Food Saver bags in my chamber vacuum sealer, and they are wider than my sealing bar, so I have to do it a few times. But I'm hoping this is the last time, and that air just all sucks out of there. And there we have it, my meat in a bag. I'm going to do the other one. I'm going to do this one different. I'm going to do it twice, two angle seals. The bags that come with it, or that I ordered with it, do fit perfectly in here, but the Picanha would have been a little tight in that bag. Mega Maid. She's sucking all the air out of the chamber. Once the air is out, she will seal the bag, which won't work because part of it's open. And then she will exhaust the air out of the chamber. Or I guess she's just releasing the air back into the chamber, equalizing pressure. The exhaust isn't working because the bag's not sealed. But we know how to fix that. Okay, this is going to work. This is the last one. Then we can put these in the beef jacuzzi and go back to bed. We can go back to bed on this fine Christmas morning. Donna, good morning and Merry Christmas. You're up early. Guess having kids will do that. You're not up making picanha, are you? Okay, 5 seconds, 4, and we're gonna switch from suck to blow. Everyone's favorite part of the morning. Okay, that one's sealed better. So, you know what? I'm putting this one in again just to see if I missed something. I'm going to do this corner down here. Usually it's not that complicated. Usually I'm cooking a smaller piece of meat. Hi. Yeah, this is a big piece of meat. 2.5 pounds, 2 1/4 pounds for the smaller one. See the bag's reinflating because there's no pressure in there. 5, 4, 3. Come on, seal us up good this time. We want that bag wrapped around that meat. Like a prophylactic. Sorry, it's too early for that, isn't it? I hope your kids aren't watching. Okay, and we did get a better seal that time. So now, it's time for Mega Maid. And there she is. I'm sorry, that's not Mega Maid. That's the beef jacuzzi. We just finished with Mega Maid. The beef jacuzzi's going at 130 degrees. 131. Just gonna lay my meat in there. I like the fat cap up, so all the juices render and flow over the meat. I'm just putting these spacers in to keep that meat down, or some water in between the meats. And that's it. And those babies are sitting in there. It's 131 degrees, so it's a little warm. I wouldn't want to keep my hand in there too long. But you can reach in real quick if you need to. And that's it. I need to get an assistant. I really need people to subscribe to my OnlyFans so I can Glenn Kugel. But there's the picanha in the beef jacuzzi. And it just has to sit in there for 6 hours. And then we'll come back around 1:30, and we'll take the meat out. We'll pat it dry, and then we'll put it under the broiler for just 10-15 minutes, flipping it once, and it'll be ready to go. So, Merry Christmas to you all, and we'll talk later. I'll see you guys in a few hours. Time for me to go back to bed, then got to get up and open some presents, or some meat or something. Goodbye, everyone.